Hey guys, so I wasn't planning on making this video at all, but I feel like I basically have to after what just happened. I'll try to explain it the best I can. Basically, I'm at RDU right now. We had a flight booked from here to Detroit on Frontier Airlines, my first time flying Frontier actually, at 5:10 p.m. We boarded normally. Everyone got seated for about 10 minutes, and then they came in the intercom and said they're having issues with the temperature of the cabin or something, and it would be about 15 to 20 minutes to fix. So I was like, okay, that's not that bad. But then 10 minutes later, they say everyone is allowed to deplane and get their stuff. So that made everyone kind of confused. We all got off the plane and back to the gate. Then they changed the departure time to 6:30. 6:30 rolled around, still nothing. They changed it to 7. 7:30 rolled around, still nothing. Everyone is crowding the desk. No one knows what's going on. Around 7:45, they say it should be about another hour for the maintenance team to fix. Then I look under the plane, you can see the flap is down, but there's no maintenance team there to fix anything. So no one knew what was going on or how long it would take to fix or if it's even fixable. And then around 8:15, they finally get on the intercom again and say that we have a new plane and to go to this gate where I'm at right now. It's 8:35, we still haven't boarded. I should be well in Detroit by now, but at least there's a bit of hope. And now they just said they have an hour to get this plane ready, whatever that means. And if they can't, then it's canceled. So I can't even be asked at this point. Basically every shop in this airport is closed because RDU doesn't really run flash past 9. We'll see what happens. 8:55, and it looks like boarding has finally started.
Like I said, I got my son.
Alright, round 2, we are at the Detroit airport. Our flight to RDU is scheduled to leave in about an hour, so doesn't look like any delays so far, but let's see if Frontier can redeem themselves. Just past security and our gate is right there. The last flight hasn't landed yet because there's a storm outside right now and it has to circle the airport, but it's still looking to be on time. 5:40 right now. The official boarding time was 5:25, and they just gave word that our flight is in Indiana right now, refueling because it had to circle the airport so many times. Here we go. And now they are expecting this flight to arrive here at 8 p.m. to be on time.
2 hours later.
It is 8:15. There is a Frontier flight at our gate, but this one is going to Orlando, so they just made the final boarding call for that, and hopefully our flight to Raleigh gets here soon. Honestly, respect to the people at the counter for both this flight and the last one. They've had to deal with so many complaints and questions, and they're handling them pretty well. And I mean, there's nothing they can do. They're just saying the information that they have. We just canceled the Spirit flight because there she is at 8:50. I am back at the gate. They said they hope to get us boarded in about 5 to 10 minutes, which is pretty quick after this flight landed. And yeah, the people coming out of it do not look very happy. It's a pretty nice sunset.
Because you know what? I don't care.
And we've landed. Okay, so both of what were supposed to be 3-hour trips turned into 7 to 8-hour journeys. And what do I think of Frontier after that first impression? Well, the one good thing I will say about them was the service. The people at the check-in desk and the gate attendants were all pretty nice, patient, not really rude, and they helped when they could. And they can't do anything about what sucks about Frontier. What actually sucks about Frontier is, one, their policies, no free check bags, paying I think $42 for a carry-on that's bigger than a small backpack, paying for seats and stuff like that. And the second thing that stuck out to me was the seats felt like benches with a small cushion over them. They were really uncomfortable, and I don't think I would have survived a 3-4 hour plus flight on them. And there are smaller things on each side, but those are the ones that I wanted to share. But all in all, I will say Frontier Airlines, you get what you pay for. These tickets were about $80 round trip, which is really cheap. Everything else was at least $140, $150. And despite all that lost time, they got us to our destination on the same day without any cancellations or anything, which I guess is the main goal in any flight. So take from my experience what you will, and then decide if you actually want to go on Frontier. But that's going to do it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching my few hours of airport misery. Drop a like and sub. I'll see you later. Peace out.
Okay, guess we doing just